Bios. Hello, hello. Look at my big old owie. Mm, Hey, Brian. Hello. How's everybody tonight? I'm dark in here again. Let me turn on another light. Put another dog on the fire. Okay, here we go. Hey, Envy, welcome in. Oh, my makeup brushes are dirty. I spent some time cleaning them this weekend, and so I'm starting to get a little bit of breakout from that. Hey, Crafty, when you see a childhood friend, you got to show up with some sort of pimple or zit or something that reminds you of your childhood with them, right? I'm glad you guys are here. I came on a little bit early just to say hey, hey, hey to everybody. I will send out the brats signal. Let me send out the brat signal instead of the bat signal. It's the brat signal. Welcome in and ow to all of the wolf pack. I hope you guys are okay that we missed it this week. Okay, why aren't we? It's not letting me run anything. Let me tap on the screen. It looks like my keyboard is out again, which is crazy. It is the brat signal. Brat girl. Are you doing a raid? Yes. Can you run my aunt's thing real quick? Yes. Yes, I can. I almost forgot who you were for a second there. I am running a little train. Oh gosh. I think it's running. And let me do while that is running for a couple of seconds. Did it run? I didn't get a notice. Okay, go ahead and run that, Brian. Okay. Did it run? Did it run? Here to learn. I'm glad. Anybody who's new to resin, this is a really, really good class. And then for those of us who've been doing it for a little while, we could also really use the refresher always. So, okay, this is just for Crescent Moon. Oh, I did it for 30 seconds. Sorry. So, Brian, give that a chance to run for a second. That is a very big discount since we took so long to get together on this one. I feel like my screen has makeup on it. Hold on just a second, guys. Earthquake! Is that a little better? A little better? Absolutely. It's beautiful. I'm very proud of it, and I think you're going to love it. So, let me know when you're ready for another one. Okay, guys. So, it is now. Did you get it running, Brian? Yeah. Okay. I did not see it come across the screen yet. So, let me try one more time. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, that's sending out the brat signal. It came through the first time? Okay. Good deal. All right, guys. So let's talk about what we're doing tonight. First of all, we're here to raid into Uniquely Me Resin. You're very welcome, my friend. Request for spanking, it is done. It is done. If you guys can tag people that are part of our network, it would be great to get them in here so I can do an introduction for our beautiful friend Uniquely Me. And What else? I just want to talk about, first of all, what we're doing with the resonators. I think we're having a lot of growth. I think we also have a little bit of growing pains with that group, with that growth. Sometimes it's very active in the Discord, and I think that can be overwhelming. But I still think that it's going well. I really, really like the new courses that we're doing. So every Tuesday we have something going on for our beautiful resin community, whether it be some sort of learning, some sort of earning, or some sort of showing. We have something going on every Tuesday. So what I'm gonna do is one Wednesday a month, I'm gonna do a roundtable discussion, and I'll that's just me getting feedback from everybody, touching base, a place for everybody to voice their opinions on things in a positive way. Ow! And also to get to just touch base with everybody. So we're gonna do that. I think there's a Wednesday in, like, I think it's the day after. I think it's the day after Meet the Resonators. So that'll be on a Wednesday, and it will be somewhat of a short show because I still need to do my reselling on Wednesdays. It's critical for my income that I do that. So, anyways, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the two topics that we have for our learning this week. Is obviously tonight is Uniquely Me Resin, and she is doing safety. And she's going really in depth on safety. And I think there's a lot of things that sometimes we take for granted and we forget that resin can be dangerous. But at the same time, it's a very, very fun thing that can be handled extremely safely if you're taking the correct precautions. So, what we're doing tonight is not trying to scare anybody. We're simply trying to share what ways you can be careful with your products. And in addition to that, next Resin Class 101 is going to be Tracy with It's All Art, y'all, and she is doing all the colorants. She is making some really cool things to show how all of the colorants work. So she's actually doing a lot of prep work on this class that she's teaching, and I'm very excited for all that we can learn from her in coloring our resin in different and thoughtful ways. Hey, not a thing. Welcome in, and ow to all of my wolf pack who are popping in and out of the room. So, very, very excited about tonight's class because Uniquely Me, first of all, she's the queen of resin. She has been doing resin for I would say probably 4 to 5 years. She likes to try new techniques and try new things. I love that about her. She's very versatile in her production of things. So I think it's great that we're learning from somebody who doesn't just like make the same things over and over again. She's done a plethora of different projects, and she's constantly learning herself, going on YouTube, learning how to do things, following some of those techniques. And in addition to that, she's also been sending us challenges through the past year. Like right now we are on a 12-week challenge. I am stuck on week 9. I need to post my week 9. And if you want to participate in that challenge, I will see if we can get it reposted, because I think challenges are good for us because it keeps us in a creative state of continual learning and pushing ourselves outside of just our molds. Um, so it's good to be a versatile seller because we constantly need to pivot on whatnot. I find myself pivoting so hard right now because there are so many people who are on the app now that are very highly visible, and you have to stand out. So what are you doing to stand out? What are you doing to be diversified? What are you doing to be different? Um, and challenges just help you to learn new skill sets so that you can be competitive in a market where there's quite a few sellers. So it doesn't intimidate me at all because I love seeing everybody's artwork. My gosh, there's so many creative things out there that I have gotten inspiration off of in the last 2 weeks. I'm very excited about our community. And I'm very glad that we have this outlet here with the Resonators to be able to have learning processes, growth processes and communications within the art form that we all have grown to love. So, what I know about Uniquely is she is a single mom. She works very hard. She, in addition to creating resin and dealing with whatnot, she is full time all the time with her kids. That means, all of the things that come with that, picking them up from school, dealing with lunches, dealing with clothing, dealing with all of the things, getting them fed, making sure that they are safe and happy and healthy. And 4 kids is a lot. I have listened and watched her, and I think she's a tremendous mom. So I give her accolades for that because that is her most important role. Um, she is also a tremendous seller here on Whatnot. Not only does she sell resin art, but she dabbles in a little bit of other arts and crafts like tags for packages. She deals with some paper stuff. And then she's got some beauty products that she sells. So again, having to pivot is important. And I think that the sellers who last on here and the sellers who do well are those that understand that you have to have some sort of other alternatives for times when sales are slow. So, um, I would say that us getting a safety lesson from Uniquely is important because I have seen her create live and she does wear all of the gear all of the time. She is muffled in a mask, and that's, you know what? That takes strong willpower to not take that mask off and not be muffled. And I think that I'm very proud of her for that. And I remember thinking that, you know what? She's safe. She's good. So I really appreciate that in her. In addition to that, it's a subject that she's very passionate about. She told me about it just today. She says, I'm passionate about learning. I'm passionate about talking about safety. So, we have had some people in the community lately that have had allergic reactions, and that is something that can happen with resin. But again, if you're taking the precautions, you should definitely be okay. The best thing that I can tell you safety wise is to take her advice tonight. It's easy for us to ignore advice given. I think sometimes even we go to the doctor, we get the advice, and then we don't follow through with what the doctor says. Well, tonight it's Dr. Uniquely Me, and she is here to keep you guys safe while you create amazing things. Well, hello, Custom Wood Burning. Welcome in. We're having a Safety 101 class. I'm doing the introduction and sending it over to one of our very amazing instructors. So thanks for joining us, guys. If you're not following Custom Wood Burning, she does amazing talk shows on Tuesdays. We missed that Tuesday talk today. I was flying. But she is a great resource for the handmade community as well. So, any questions on what you're going to see tonight? Joker, welcome in. Ow, welcome in, Deadpool. Safety is very important in resin. So, I just saw her go live. So, we're going to give her just a couple of seconds to get her computer system up and checking all the things and getting her sound. And then we are going to go over to her. And when you guys go in, just, listen, let's be supportive. Um, she has done live talks for as long as I've known her. So I'm sure she's not nervous about it or anything like that, but let's be supportive because this is her first class teaching through Resin 101. So let's be supportive. Let's give her all the love. Let's show her all the hearts. Let's ask lots of questions. This is the perfect opportunity to learn from an expert in the field. So let's give her till 8:31 and then we're going to roll over to her. Is there any questions I can answer for you guys about up and coming shows? Don't forget, we are one day from April, and April is a very busy season for the Resonators. We have 2 beautiful raid trains set up, one on the 7th, and it's all about the frogs. So we will have 5 frogs for that one. That's going to be fun to just roll along and see all of the little rivets. And then on the 21st, is it 21st or 24th? And now Uniquely is definitely live. 21st. Somebody help me here. Let me pull up a calendar. April the 21st. Okay, thank you. We have our wonderful it is the resin I've been flying today and apparently my brain is not working well. It's where we're using recycled products to create our products. So very excited about that. I think everybody is excited about that because we all have pieces that we need to put into other artwork so that it doesn't wind up in junk piles or wind up thrown away. That is going to be a tremendous thing. And then of course we have classes and things sprinkled all throughout there. Every Tuesday at 8:30 we will be doing something resonator related. So without further ado, let's go over and let's show the love. Oops, I was going to share that. It's my first day. It's my first day on Whatnot. All right, guys, let's have some fun and do some learning tonight.